Previously on OmathaCraft.
Hello, Vortex. We're you from the past.
What's going on? I don't know. Did you enable the skin stabilizer?
The what?
Watch out. We're gonna crash.
Hang on, there's an endermite, and wait, who's that? Hello?
Hello.
Let's go on the last one to go to.
Oh my god.
That's Mech!
Hey!
Hey, Mech! Oh, and it's Flu!
Crap! You haven't
Hi,
seen
Flu.
this Untitled
Oh,
Chapter.
yes.
What are you doing here?
Who's
Oh,
this?
no.
Mech!
I've never met this man before. He's
Like,
amazing.
it's that guy.
Whoa,
That's
Vortex,
Mac.
you went through some changes.
I know. I had a
You're a
nightmare.
bit scrambled.
Wow.
It was crazy. My skin, it got messed up.
Oh my goodness.
Who are you?
We're
I'm
a
looking
very
for
cool,
Hey.
epic group of people, and I know Orange won't like me for saying epic, but we are OmathaCraft.
Let's go.
Agreed.
Go, boys. Come on.
Who's short
Weather
about the
update.
beds? Can I have it?
Meet here.
Off
guys,
to the
guys,
arrow.
guys, we're late. We're too late. Guys, it said 3 p.m. Guys, we're too late.
Hang on, Oliver
okay.
just messaged me. So you know what? Should we the new guys? Let's give them food. Let's get them food. Let's get them whatever they need.
Pretty
think
good.
I have
How
enough
you get
fruits.
Mac?
I have food.
Oh, steak.
I have a couple fishing rods.
If you don't have a saddle, I've got a box of saddles right here.
Okay. I got my saddle, I got my fishing rod. I am perfectly suited out.
I have a couple more fishing rods if anyone wants one.
Actually, should we pop down a crafting bench?
That
There's
would be
one over
cool.
there.
Oh, that one.
That
Okay,
is-
cool.
Actually, that is one thing I actually brought.
Well, I could do with my potion Shoggoth's back, but someone's got it here.
I've
It's
got
probably
it.
orange.
I've got it.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's Vortex! Oh, this is not a good start for you, Vortex.
I'm not a thief, I swear.
First execution on the server.
One each, just grab the one.
So yes, welcome everyone to OmathaCraft, and I am so excited to be here. Before we cut back to the shenanigans that occurred in order to bring us this deep into the Nether, I want to quickly talk to you about OmathaCraft and explain what it's all about for those of you who don't already know. So OmathaCraft is a survival multiplayer series where many players build great things and make great videos, link in the description. The current season, Season 4, started in July 2019. With the release of the Nether update, everyone decided to traverse into the Nether. If you saw my last video, the finale to my previous series, Ancient Craft, you'll know how we got here and why my skin is as jumbled up as it is. A few of the Ancient Craft members are also joining us on our journey, and I'm sure you'll see plenty of them as well as the other players later in the series. But for now though, enjoy the footage of our journey through the Nether, and be warned, it was a little chaotic.
Already gone to crap.
Barry,
This
I'm
has already
warning
gone to
you,
crap.
I'd stand off that block quick. And Vortex, actually. And shall we go down to the Nether, everyone?
I'm already doing it.
Yeah. There we go.
Or the epic. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
no!
Oh no.
Oh, someone! Someone
that?
Oh man. Good start.
We've only made it to the Nether floor.
Oh no,
I've
no.
been playing
Oh,
about 5
my
minutes and
God.
I've already died.
Right, okay, the Nether we're going to be heading to, and I think it'd be a lot nicer if we don't fly, because obviously we'll just be leaving about three people behind, and it'd be nice if we just walk, explore, and hopefully come across some cool stuff, and I think it would be hilarious if we can eventually all get on Striders, and I think a group photo of all of us on Striders would be quite funny.
Yeah, a lot less appealing when there's 37 of you trying to go to the same place.
307.
Getting up the stairs is impossible.
Oh, I guess you're all grouped up at the back a bit. So I these cobblestone blocks did lead the direction, and then I kind of just got bored, so didn't. So from now on, we're on our own, or as a big group. So not really, but there we go.
Don't worry, we're on our own together.
Lava, guys, careful.
Zombie fight.
Did anyone bring blocks?
You.
I do not like
Oh
this
yeah,
at
I
all.
brought blocks.
A few moments later.
Next down there, can
Okay,
someone
here,
drop some
here,
stuff?
here.
I'll help
I've got it. I've
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
out. I should be holding shift on this bridge. Vapor's carrying us all.
This looks so hilarious.
Yeah, this is actually.
Make it more interesting.
Oh wait, we've got some lava. Watch out
By
for the
punching
lava.
people. How about that? Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh
we don't have
guys,
to do-
we got some piglins.
for doing that to me.
Why are we parkouring?
More interesting. Like
That's for the entertainment.
an arrow.
Right, so we want to be going that way. I think we probably need to traverse our way along this cliffside.
I'm so scared. Hey! Professional Minecrafter.
I'm not going to ever learn.
Ghast! Oh, it's a ghast!
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
Pro
god.
game.
Oh god.
And someone just entered the pigman.
Sorry, Blue, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm
Right, you're
tired.
my pro.
Oh.
Ouch! That hurt.
Oh god. Oh no.
They're attacking!
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I died.
fragile gang. And so we continued to adventure until we eventually came across one of the new biomes, the Crimson Forest.
The first
Whoa, yeah.
Crimson Forest, new biome! Whoa!
Where?
Okay, we found the new biome. Hey,
I need some wood.
Oh yeah, let the new guys get wood. Punch
I need
wood!
my shroom light.
I've lost the wood. It
New
looks the
guy.
same as the leaves.
I need a shroom light. Where's my shroom lights?
Cal, I got you. Here you go.
Shroom light.
I need it.
We have an aggro piglin here.
Oh, my inventory's full. Never mind.
Dean,
got
I
it,
lost
Cal.
everything. I had everything in my inventory, literally all my
Okay,
stuff.
shroom light. Shroom light.
What's
Shroom
my
light.
I had a few close calls.
Yeah, I got a spare fishing rod. If anyone
Oh
wants it.
no! Ah. Until eventually.
Oh no,
Uh,
vortex!
Oh, Bartek died.
Once I finally got back, I needed some help from Rover. He hooked me up with some gear and rescued me from my hiding place.
Right, vortex, I'm nearly here.
I'm hiding.
Hopefully.
I'm hiding in a tree at the moment. I'm
Hello.
Hi.
Have you managed to craft yourself some gear?
Well,
Okay, where
a little bit.
where
Yeah.
do we
I
go
need
from here?
food primarily, though.
I
Food,
think it's
yep, we can do
way-
that. There is food on the floor. Oh, there's golden carrots.
Kiwi.
We were going to use striders to travel to the location where we would set up the village, and so, after taming one, we met up with the other players.
Hello, there's loads
Yeah,
of
I'm just
people
gonna
there.
Hey! Strider gang!
We found people.
We did
Okay.
it!
No, guys, you are pretty much here. It is. We need to just get up there. That's the actual space. This is sort of the lowlands. So
But I don't want to get up to my Subaru. He needs,
I don't want to
he
say
needs my
again.
love and
Oh,
support.
no.
Strider.
yeah, I think we need to try and get on land somehow or somewhere.
There's a.
Watch out for the hoglins.
Oh! Once we arrived at the village location, Mech, Floop, and I split off from the main group in an attempt to gear up.
Nope.
No,
Already
so
off.
we have to go to like a basalt, something to
Yep.
find the black stone, the dark,
Yep.
the black stone to get stone. Oh my god!
Should we do that now? Oh wait, no, this is the Soul Sand Valley. There is some basalt there, though.
Okay, let's go for it.
A little bit.
No, but we're actually looking for blackstone, not basalt.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm pretty sure you can craft from basalt as well.
let's give it a try. We mined some basalt, but soon discovered that it was indeed blackstone that we needed. Luckily, there was a bastion nearby where we were able to grab some of the blackstone to make some tools. Once again, though, my survival skills were lacking, and I died another death, resetting my progress once again. Oh no.
What happened, man? No!
Oh.
Ouch. And that brings us to the present day. I've made my way to this basalt building over here, the bastions in the Nether, and I've been mining out some blackstone. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get back to the village with all the other players. And look there in chat, Vloop just died. And so what I've done is I've found this random bastion, and I've been working down here. I'm eating mushroom stew because I found a couple of mushrooms just laying about in the nether. And I've mined some gold. I'm currently got 2 gold ingots and 7 gold nuggets. And you've just got to find the gold, like, there is some gold. I might grab that in a minute. And I've just been strip mining in here in the hopes of finding some gilded blackstone. So I've got really lucky here and I've found 2 bits. And all you have to do is mine these up. And they don't always drop gold. So what you have to do is just keep breaking and replacing them until they drop gold. And I can hear the piglins actually, which is really unsettling. So I've just been doing this over and over. So eventually, as you saw there, you'll get some gold dropping. So I'm just going to mine up this other one until we get some gold. And then, actually, we're reaching the point where we're ready to make a gold pickaxe. Or maybe we save it for gold boots, because we don't want the piglins to attack us. But we've got 3 gold ingots now. And we've just got to keep strip mining for more of the gilded blackstone. In the hopes that we can... Oh, we've entered the building. No! No! That's just brilliant. We've made it all the way back to our home. So this is our temporary home, of course. But I've got the furnace. I've got actually some gold boots now because I found some gold along the way. So that's great. And I've got a little bit of leather. And I've got my eye on this gold up here. So I think we should go for that together. Let's take some netherrack. And that'll be a great little adventure because at least then if I die, once again, we have it on record, on camera. And yeah, I mean, this actually doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard. I am worried that there's going to be some guys that attack me though. But these drop a lot more gold than the gilded blackstone, so it's definitely worth going for these veins over here. And what I didn't realise is you can actually mine them with a stone pickaxe. So all of this effort trying to get here I didn't need to do. And that's just crazy. Anyway, we've now got that gold. We've got 18. I think that might be enough for a pickaxe. Although I'm not sure if I want to go for a pickaxe yet. Or if I want to go for some more gold armor. Wait, I've just had a massive realization. I found some gold blocks over here. And we can't mine them. But if we were to craft up a gold pickaxe, I think we should be able to mine them. And actually get the gold. No? No? Oh, that's really sad. Okay, I just wasted wasted all my gold on a gold pickaxe, but I guess that's fine. At least we have a gold pickaxe now. As this time-lapse of me gathering a bunch of resources plays in the background, I thought I'd take a brief moment to talk about how much I'm actually loving the Nether update. And I'm pleasantly surprised, because although I'd been keeping up with all the features sort of in the back of my head, I wasn't actually aware of how fun it was to play. And I think part of the reason for this is simply because it's a different gameplay loop, and especially in the early game, I've been used to playing the sort of overworld playstyle for quite a while, and I've done many different worlds started over, and having the Nether, which is completely different, is such a nice refreshing surprise. And although it's fairly challenging, going out to the bastions to gather the stone, mining the nether gold, trading with the piglins to get all your resources, is actually super fun. And I just wanted to say well done for Mojang on that, because I'm actually super happy with the way this update's turned out. But once again, only time will tell how much it affects the later gameplay style. I also wanted to talk about what's going on here. Obviously I'm wearing the gold armor, and the reason for that is because there's no iron in the nether other than in chests, and the only other way to access it is through the trading with the piglins. So that's going to be a future project that I definitely want to work on, is a piglin trading farm, and you can see me here trading a couple of bits of gold that I found with the piglins. And of course I got that gold by mining the nether gold ore that you find in the nether. Anyway, that's going to be it for the time lapse. I hope you enjoyed. Now we're back in real time on the server, and I do hope you enjoyed that little time lapse thing. I had fun putting it together, and it's actually the next day now, and we've made a bunch of progress since the last clip. So I've actually decided to not go with gold armor and go with leather and also a bit of iron, and I'll tell you how I got that iron in a minute. I've also got a bunch of food. As you can see, I'm smelting up this cooked pork chop, and I got all of that from the hoglins. So I'll put a couple of screenshots up on the screen of me taking on some hoglins, because they do come at you. So if you just pillar up on 3 blocks, you're out of their range, but you can still hit them. So it's a really effective way to take on the hoglins, and that's allowed me to get a bunch of cooked pork chops. The other thing is, you actually have to smelt them using sticks, and I'm not sure if there's a better way currently, but you can't use the crimson wood as fuel, and you also can't smelt it into charcoal. So I'm just making it into sticks and using it as fuel at the moment. If there's a better way, then do let me know down in the comments. As I was saying, I've also, got the iron armor here, and I've actually got this from piglin bartering. So I've got some gold here, so if I can find a piglin, which is the non-zombified version of the zombified piglins over here, I'll show you what the bartering's like, and you might have seen a little bit of that in the clip in the time-lapse. In my chest, you can see all the resources that I've got from the bartering, including a couple of heads. So I got a piglin head and 2 hoglin heads, just from killing the animals. But we've got quartz, we've got more leather, so that's how I got the leather armor. We got soul sand, fire charges, nether bricks, but most importantly, we got the crying obsidian and the glowstone, and we've also got obviously the iron boots. So we got the iron boots from the bartering. These have got soul speed 3, and I want to actually try that out on some soul sand in a minute, because apparently it makes you go super fast on soul sand, which is going to be a lot of fun. And to make a respawn anchor, which is effectively a bed but in the nether, so it allows you to set your spawn point, which I kind of want to do in this bastion here. What I need to do is get one more piece of crying obsidian from the bartering, and then some glowstone to put in as sort of fuel. So let's go and find a piglin and do some bartering. Here we go, here's a hoglin, and by the way, I am just wearing a single piece of golden armor here, the golden helmet, so they don't attack me. And all you have to do to barter with them is literally just throw a gold ingot at them. And you can actually leave a little trail for them if you want to like lure them somewhere. So I'll just lay down a few there. And eventually he'll throw out some blocks, and perfect. 3 crying obsidian, that's just what we needed. All we need now is to get a little bit more glowstone, but I mean there's also the alternative of just mining some glowstone in the nether. And oh my gosh, a hoglin just came out of nowhere. He seems to have disappeared though. Okay, we've got 3 more pieces of gold, so I'll throw them at him. We haven't got much useful stuff, we've probably just got gravel. Oh yeah, the other thing is we managed to get fire resistance from him, so that's pretty useful. Although I haven't had to use it yet. Okay, well on our final piece of gold now, otherwise I'm going to have to go and gather some more. And this guy doesn't seem interested. There you go. Take our gold. Oh dear, you haven't given me what I wanted. It's time for you to die. I feel so bad. I don't really. Anyway, heading back now to the base so we can make that respawn anchor together. And as I said a minute ago, I also want to try out the soul sand. Running on that with soul speed 3, because apparently it makes you go super fast. Oh, the hoglin! The hoglin, the hoglin, the hoglin! Ho ho! Okay, I'm running like a madman. Pillar up on 3 blocks. And we're safe. Yeah, I'm still pretty weak with mostly leather armor at the moment. And as you can see, I just deployed the technique of standing on a single pillar to take on this hoglin. So let's make our first respawn anchor together. So it should just be in here. Here it is, the respawn anchor. 3 crying obsidian, 3 glowstone, and then 3 more crying obsidian. Let's craft that one up. And if we just place it down, I think we need some glowstone dust to act as charges for that. So hopefully there's some glowstone just laying around in the nether in the general vicinity, although I don't see any. So I'm gonna... up there. Yeah, let's venture up there and get some of the glowstone, and then I'll come back down and we can hopefully set our spawn at the respawn anchor, which means we're gonna have much less of a journey to get over here if we ever do die again. I've gathered up some glowstone dust, and I believe you just right-click on the respawn anchor, maybe left-click. Okay, I don't know what to do. Maybe it's pure glowstone blocks that you need to do this with. So let's craft 2 of those up and give it a try. I've never actually done this before. There it is. So it takes 4 charges, so let's make these into glowstone and just right-click on that a few more times. Hey! An advancement made, not quite 9 lives. That's amazing stuff. Now my spawn is actually set. Let's craft up another chest for the glowstone and just pop that to the side. And I kind of want to test it and kill myself now, just to see what actually happens when I do it. But first, I want to try out the soul sand. So I've laid out a long line over here, and I've got my soul speed boots on. So we're going to hop on, and we're just going to sprint. And, I mean, this is so fun. It's super fast, and I think it's even faster with soul soil. But I haven't been able to get any of that yet. And yeah, it's just really fun, actually. Although it does take away the durability of your boots quite a bit. So I'm not going to be overusing it, and I should be careful of those guys. But actually, maybe I shouldn't, because right now, oh dear, I want to test my my respawn anchor. So I've right-clicked it to set my spawn. I'm going to take off all my armor and put it in the chest. And we're simply going to run into a hoglin and get another death. And hopefully, this shouldn't be too hard. And it worked! So it's reduced one of the charges. So yeah, we've got out with a bang this episode by dying to our respawn anchor. And I hope you enjoyed this one. This is, of course, the first episode of OmathaCraft Season 4 from my perspective, but there are hundreds of episodes to watch from other people's perspectives. And, of course, there's a bunch of people recording. So once again, check them out in the description. And I'm super hyped for the rest of this series. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.